Hello YouTube, Mr. Surplus Nut here, bringing another part to the series of reloading precision rifle ammunition. And we left off on the part previous to this one on starting to resize the neck of your cases. And we left off right at the end talking about how round you want to have your neck die do the necks for you. And the way you check that is by checking it on your runout gauge, this little thing here. You can get one from RCBS, you can get this one. There's a few out there. I find that this one is the best one out there. Okay, it's made by Foster. So this one is really nice because it holds the case, either the case when you're only checking your cases, or when you have your whole cartridge made up, it'll check either or in line reference to the board of your rifle. Okay, so it's very, very good. You can check also the thickness, the wall thickness of your necks, but you gotta buy some separate pilots for this. Now let's jump into that now, because I think I covered on the previous part all this stuff about being really round with your necks and all that. Now a lot of people, what they do is, some cases, like I was saying, if you get like cheaper brass, and I don't want to throw Remington or Winchester brass under the bus here, but they are the cheapest brass out there, Remington and Winchesters. Okay, it's very soft. You don't get to reload the cases so many times like the expensive one. And another thing, guys, that I forgot to mention this, like on the first part of this video, is I don't reload brass that I pick up from the floor, from the range. Okay, that's being real cheap. You don't want to do that. If you're gonna build precision ammo, you want to start off with a good foundation on reloading. The foundation to a cartridge is the case. Okay, that's why they call this the neck, because when you seat the bullet, depending how good that neck is, that's how straight that tip, the bullet's gonna go in it. It's like, imagine having your shoulder, your head being the bullet tip, and your shoulders and your upper body, your torso, being your case. You know, I'm just giving you an example. If you have your shoulders, your neck, your torso all messed up, you know, obviously your head ain't gonna go in right? Okay, it makes it logical. So this is the foundation of a good cartridge, the case. From here, everything goes on. This is like the barrel, okay, to the bullet that goes on top. Okay, just like if you have a crappy barrel on a very good action, a very good rifle, and it's, you know, it's just not gonna shoot right. Okay, so this is everything. So right now I want to just let you guys know, a lot of guys, knowing that the thickness of their necks, and I'm sorry that I'm taking a little bit of time here, just to get into this, because I think this is very important. Right now we are at a point in reloading where it's really crucial, and this is something where people make the biggest mistakes. Okay, remember, there's two parts to reloading. The first part is case preparation. This is how I divide my let me bring this up a little bit. There we go. This is how I divide reloading. The first part is going to be your case preparation. Okay, prepping the cases the best you can. Okay, with the best techniques you've learned and that you've practiced and that you've been able to achieve through many sessions of reloading, and you have gotten better. Okay, is case preparation. That's what I covered on the first part, the first few parts of this series of videos on reloading. Okay, and case preparation is bringing the cases back. Okay, first thing you want to do, and obviously go through all my previous parts to this series of reloading precision rifle ammunition, so you can get caught up. And also subscribe to my channel, man. You know, nice videos, nice information, and many more things to come that has to do with reloading, surplus rifle collection reviews, modern handguns, high power rifles. Subscribe to my channel, and you guys are gonna like all the videos I'm trying to put out, and it's just to help out anybody. Okay, when I wanted to get into reloading, I learned a lot, and one guy that I take my hat off to is Ammo Smith. It's got great videos out there, a lot of good information. Ammo Smith, very good videos for reloading. Alright, so let's go back to this. This is the main thing, your case. So a lot of times in the factory when they make these cases, that's when, whether you have a cheaper brand or a good brand, cheap brass, that's when it's gonna really take effect. How thick is the wall of your necks? Why do I say that? Pay attention to this. This is very crucial here, and I might have to even make another part to this. Okay. Well, you know what? We left out the different parts of reloading, and it's real quick. The first thing is case preparation. You bring your cases back from the range from shooting them. You want to take the old primer out. Okay. You want to take your primers out. You want to go ahead and trim them the same length. Okay. If you have to, after 2 or 3 shooting sessions, if you have to resize them, do that. And then after you do that, you want to clean them. And after they're cleaned, trimmed the same length, okay, and your primer pocket, it's completely clean, deburred, everything, and you chamfer the tip. I mean, everything that has to do with preparing your cases. The last thing will be, after you trim them, will be to clean them. After that, the cases are ready. They're gonna look like this on this block. Okay, it's gonna look like this. That means your first part of reloading, which is case preparation, that's done. Now you're going into the second part of reloading and final part. Reloading is categorized in 2 parts. First part, preparing your cases. You came back from the range, you shot your cases, they're all dirty. Obviously you gotta deprime them, take the primer out, clean them, cut them all the same length, prepare the pocket for the new primer, all that. And then you already did your prep session. Now you're gonna do your actual reloading part, which is, that's why some people might say, well, maybe resizing the neck should be part of the case preparation. I don't categorize it there. I put it to the second session. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because, like I was saying before, once you start dealing with your neck already, to get it ready to seat the bullet, you're already getting into the reloading part of it. That's how important your neck, dealing with your neck is. Okay? So, the wall thickness of your brass, I don't care if it's the best brass in the world, it's not gonna be constant. Okay? There's tools out there, okay, that you can even use it. Different pilots, mandrels that you gotta adapt to your run-out gauge or case inspector, whether it's RCBS, Ready ones, a Foster, different. This thing here will do all that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you how to eliminate that. Okay. A lot of guys go crazy. Oh my God, you know, I gotta neck turn my necks. For you that don't know what neck turning is, it's a little tool that you put the opening of the neck into a pilot or a mandrel, and then it's got like a little blade that as you spin it, it starts cutting it from the beginning of the shoulder out to the tip of the mouth of the neck. Okay, and it'll start cutting that, and supposedly you can check it and all that with your run-out gauge. It should leave. If it cuts, if it's a good cutter, and you turn them good, it'll cut evenly, that it'll leave the same wall thickness completely all the way around. Why is that important? Because when you run it through your neck die, all right, when you run it through your neck die, you want to have the same amount of pressure throughout the whole roundness of the neck, tying your bullet or holding your bullet. What happens when you don't have the same wall thickness all around your neck? Well, when you run this case through your neck sizer and then you load it with powder, you seat your bullet, believe it or not, by not having all around the neck the same wall thickness, the pressure holding the bullet is going to be uneven on one side more than the other. So even though you don't have no run out, meaning that the bullet went in aligned completely really straight, when you shoot it, the moment that the powder ignites, okay, and the bullet tip comes out, it's gonna release more from one side of the neck. Wherever it's thinner, it's gonna release quicker than the thicker part, and that affects accuracy. That is the whole technique. Let me tell you, I have told you a secret that you probably never ever would have probably found out on YouTube, or maybe, I don't know, or maybe heard it from somebody, or maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. That's good. This is for the people that want to get educated, want to get into reloading, and want to learn the tricks of the trade. That is one of the main things. And my minutes, keep looking over because I have this little timer, and my minutes are coming up again. Okay, and we're gonna have to do another part. Sorry, we're probably gonna have 20 parts, but hey, you know what? You guys are gonna learn how to do this right. All right. So let me go ahead and shut off and come back.